afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to our 1 vs 1 on Famine World. Between the north, we got Drado, fighting for the Commonwealth King and Country here, the 7th Armored Division, versus in the east or south, Findeed, fighting for the Wehrmacht, for Deutschland, for the Kampfgruppe Wolf, here with Ostrom Doctrine. Looks like he's in fact in here for the Ostrom Tier 2 rush strategy then, relying on MG42s and Ostrom as his primary fighting force until he can get up. I like to make a nice company. Drado there, going for some more standard infantry section play there against his opponent. Center house there being occupied by the Pioneers section there in the fire as the MP40s rather ineffectively fire away there. You know, Jürgen, maybe we should stop wasting bullets at this range. Nah, let's have them be a bit scared. So MD42 moving up. This looks like he's going to try and secure the center here while the Ostrom push northward. So the MD42 base sort of a bit close there. Looks like there's a bit of miscommunication there between Findeed's brain and his fingers. Otherwise, managed to deny the house just in the nick of time, allowing the MD42 to open their section there. Huckling behind a car for cover. Safety. For a bit there. Is ready for battle. More Ostrom there arriving for Findeed, forming up apparently at least for now the core of the Kampfgruppe, formed up from a supply unit of the rear echelons of, well, Eastern Europeans, which by 1944, late 1944-45 were basically sort of just doing that, basically cooking, cleaning, all the basic, maintenance work behind enemy line or behind, the front lines. That Germans do better things than like fighting the enemy more reliably. Though some Ostrom reactions to Hilfswillige as they were known would basically still fight decent in the service of the Germans. Of course, they realised if they surrendered, they'd be handed over to Stalin, and Stalin wouldn't do nice things to them. Supply line's been cut. That didn't stop the Allies though from handing them over to Stalin. In the north here we got Ostrom versus the section, quickly taking losses there. One soul already did here against the section. Can't take case there, wielded by sections in the south here, centre. Actually, a nice push here for the car point, by the way, by Findeed here. Bart wiring up here as well, so Drado's going to have to capture that back. We got a Vickers out here, so 3 sections and a Vickers there for Drado of the 7th Armoured here. Ostrom up there in the section. MG42 helping try to cover around here. In fact, pressing the troops, going for the car point there. Nasty Findeed. 3 Ostrom, 1 MD42, they see taking up. Yes, indeed he is. Whereas we also got take up here for Drado. Around here, Ostrom are falling back in the face of the infantry section. Lee Enfield's there, out shooting the Ostrom there with a cannon TKs. And right down here, the Ostrom are slowly losing out as well. Slowly pushed back. Section here, low on health, but Pioneers slightly covering the flank, I suppose you'd call that. Our fuel point has been recanted there for Drado and the 7th Armoured. Section is about to flank in the MD42. We got another MD42 on the way there for Findeed. No immediate tech up there, or would like to make a nice company. But there we go, section hunting down there, the MD42, which is making a rush there for the house. Pioneers need to retreat, and we got more Ostrom running here for Findeed and the Kampfgruppe Wolf. More shots fired there against the section. Losses inflicted. And Drado here might have to retreat unless he can get down the Vickers there in time to hold up the Ostrom. In the north here, Ostrom managed to push back towards the manor house there. Still in some fighting condition there against the Tommies, but ultimately won't last too long, I fear. And there you go, second before to arrive. Still not like to make a nice company. The Pioneers, I think, actually still at the front line. There you go, they're actually moving up with a flamethrower. He might, in fact, be playing again for the car point. Very bold, aggressive play there by Findeed, despite the Pioneers not in a condition for bold and aggressive play. Yeah, listen to the guy. We're not up for bold and aggressive play until we've been reinforced. You Dummkopf. Vickers setting up their section, going for the fuel. Oh dear, that's going to end up as a nightmare there. The Pioneers get it wrong here because the Vickers does a lot of damage. And there you go, about to get wiped. Ah, yeah, Findeed they're getting... Oh, no. Does he get lucky? No, he's not. Yeah, wiped there again. Not the sharpest play there by Findeed. That was basically a waste of not just the Pioneers, but also the 60 munitions flamethrower. I'm not really sure what Findeed was imagining there, but I'm pretty sure it was, the sort of dreamlike state you see from, children's cartoons, where everything will just go completely right, somehow, with unicorns and stuff there. So, yeah, I'm not sure what Findeed was thinking. No like to make a nice company here. They probably should be getting one out soon here. Ostrom and MD42 can only get you so far versus the Tommies. In particular, they have to begin upgrading their men. Up here we got MD42 there as a section. Getting a few kills there with the MD42. Down to 2 men, low on health, low on numbers. We're closing on veterans. 1 victory standing up there. We got a 6-pounder gun here firing away, wrecking the barbed wire. That's an excellent use of an anti-tank gun. And instead of just getting some sappers on the job with, you know, a demo charge or something. Section here by the victory point pushed back. Going here for some harassment there as well. Good work there by Findeed. Keeping up the pressure. Very sort of nicely using only Ostrom there versus Drado, who's certainly struggling a bit against him. MD42 versus Vickers. Vickers should actually have the advantage. Overall does more damage than the MD42. And overall, the MD42 in this case also has lower health, so there you go, down to 2 men. Vickers just keeps murdering away here. Again, pushing for the carve point. That is definitely the less than usual femoral approach play I'm certainly seeing here from Findeed. Victory point there secured, could push the MD42 further ahead, or maybe at least get some infantry up there so it can push a bit more carefully ahead. Vickers, not entirely sure what it's doing now, but it's not looking too good. Need to fall back. We got a 2-2 on the way there for Findeed. Actually, Drado's got Commando, which I haven't seen a bit of while there. Royal Artillery and Special Weapons. Special Weapons I've seen a lot more, but the Commando has, you know, been rather rare this part. I still think it's quite a good doctrine. Smoke Rain, Assault, Commando Gliders, Mortar Cover, Air Supremacy is perhaps not the greatest, but I mean, Mortar Cover's pretty good. Sniper sending out there, so it's gone up for sniper. Now we got here the Special Weapons with Tank Hunter sections out there for Drado and the Guards. Armoured Pioneers taking losses from the heavy anti-tank rifle with Sappers on the way there for Drado. Section down here occupying the Ostrom. But otherwise, Findeed is rapidly gaining control of the rest of the map here. Charging forwards for the fatherland to hold down the Tommies. We got a 2-2 out here for Findeed. Like the Punch Spearwagon. On length from the 9th SS Panther Division. Also, men pushing forward, taking a bit of heavy damage there. 2-2 rolling in. Oh dear, this is going to be pretty risky there. Play by Findeed, directed by the anti-tank and on the 2-2-2. 2-2 there going. Looks like he's going after the sniper here, but he needs to be really careful. One more hit from the 6-pounder gun and it misses. Good lord, damn close there. But seems like the same luck there is allowing Drado's sniper there to go away. Then he can't really allow himself to push back forward. Otherwise, he's definitely going to lose the 2-2 without necessarily getting the sniper. Also in a lot of trouble though, there's sections and the likes here. MD42 in the south, they're holding back another section. 2-2's going to need some repairs there. He's definitely been dinged up there by heavy anti-tank fire from Drado. Back at base, we got take up there for Findeed and the Kampfgruppe Wolf. Ostrom now occupying a position behind the car there the British previously had for a bit before falling back. And Vickers there firing away, but it is being suppressed here by another MD42 further position northwards behind some crates. Sniper moving ahead there, not healed by the way, very, very low on health. Shoots and gets a kill there. Nothing further there for Drado, who could try and aim here for an early armoured car. Looks like he's not. MD42 finally pushed back here by Vickers and sniper fire. Findeed has slightly lost ground, but overall still I think maintains plenty of sort of room for aggressive play. Bunker up there for Findeed. Ostrom versus the Vickers. The Vickers in a pretty bad position there versus the Ostrom, except then for some reason, oh no, they can still fire. They really just look like someone jumped out in a situation where they then could not respond. Quickly suppressed here. Ostrom advancing through the ditches. And there we go, Tank Hunter section out. Sappers push back there, the Ostrom. No bolted sections there for Drado. He could consider it briefly. Almost getting the Vickers there. Sniper still not receiving any healing, though he does have here the, there we go, first aid bit. Problem is the unit can't be incompetent or sort of designated competent. Needs to take a bit of while there before it get healed up there. There we go, though, being healed up slowly but surely. 2-2 rolling up, heading southwards. At this point, Findeed should probably consider getting out some Panther Grenadiers, something that can actually sort of fight the sections a bit more equally, because in the long run, Ostrom tends to run into the problem is they just don't scale nearly as well, which is rather what they're supposed to, and thus they'll just sort of get murdered if you're not careful. So in that regard, Findeed needs to, sort of plan for that soon. Section suppressed here by a nice burst from the MD42. We've got another section opening up the Ostrom. Another section there, go flanking behind the MD42. Nice move there. We also got a Telemone there from Findeed. Also nice. Also nice. More swimming up. Section there suppressed. Ostrom arriving on the scene there to show those Tommies what for. Those Inselaffen. Just moving up here on the western road. Might be planning to flank behind and try and catch that sniper again. Some nice manoeuvring there with the 222. There we go. 3 sections. Heavy cover versus Ostrom and light cover. It's pretty much a lost cause there for Findeed. Ostrom, they're just target practice for the British at that point. Up here we got Sappers versus Pioneers. Looking damn close here, but I think the Sappers overgot that one thanks to just, larger numbers here. 2 for some reason not managing to get behind it, just becoming target practice for British anti-tank weapons. That's good there by Findeed, that's good. Troops reinforcing here, still no support corps or any panzer grenadier there for Findeed. In fact, he's once more lost his Pioneers. Findeed certainly has a bit of a problem in that department. MD42 trying to flank in through here. Not a bad idea, though. It is getting basically shot to bits there by the sniper with his 50 caliber anti-tank rifle. And we got a half-track out there for Drado. That's definitely going to open up for some light machine guns, amongst other things. That's definitely going to be a huge problem then for Findeed, since his Ostrom will definitely not be up for fighting against sections with Vickers K light machine guns. The Vickers K, I believe, was actually primarily used by commandos, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to hand something into the regular infantry, but details. Further losses there being inflicted on Findeed by sniper and other bits. They need to change the tactics up a bit there. Half-track advancing to reinforce troops at the front line by the looks of it. Not a bad idea. Can of course also provide fire support there with its 50 caliber. Fun fact about the M3 half-track is the British really wouldn't have utilised it because they wouldn't have gotten it from the Americans. The Americans pretty much only go away the M5 half-track since that was less well protected. A fun fact there. The M3 was, I think, primarily in the hands of the Americans. But there you go, double Vickers K there from Drado. That's definitely going to make the Ostrom in not very good soon. In fact, no, they're definitely going to get outscaled there in that department. So really, Findeed needs to sort of change his infantry game here. Otherwise, I mean, he's just going to be feeding Drado, well, a lot of experience for his men. And we got artillery called in here by the sniper. Good move there. Some players don't realise the sniper can call in coordinated fire there, but Drado clearly does, and he calls it in there on Findeed. Artillery raining down there, the 25-pounder gun. And a flank here from the Ostrom is quickly halted here by the appearance of the Vickers there. But right now, I mean, Drado's got the infantry advantage. No, does of course have sections, but they're veteran and they're upgraded with light machine guns, whereas Findeed's got Ostrom. There's a bit of difference there in power. Let's just put it like that. Bit of a difference in power. Vickers caught in a bad position because the section moving up there with the Vickers Ks. Of course, once again to cover, they'll definitely be out murdering the Germans there pretty hard. Artillery raining down, sniper hanging about there. It is being fixed up. More storm moving in. Right here, bit of quiet. Just territory everything taken away from Findeed. I mean, you can go for some armor, though you probably shouldn't be going for an Ostrom as fast as you can. You should probably aim for the Panther 4. There we go. Section a bit of trouble with the Ostrom, but the 2-2 there pretty much just sort of doing the trick there. So it flanks them, almost wiping out the entire section. You can drop the Vickers K, that would be great news for Findeed. There we go. Intend the armor piercing rounds there on Drado's armored half-track. He doesn't realise that it's too late before he... Oh dear, full wipe there, and that's a lot of experience for the MG42 crew. Now that's a definite loss there for Drado. That is a definite loss. And a definite win there for Findeed.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
It basically means Drado can't protect his infantry quite as well as he'd like to. For starters, it also means he can't provide them with more guns, so unless he gets another half-track, which of course is going to be expensive-ish. I mean, there's definitely a bit of breathing room there for Findeed. But we are getting a Centaur anti-aircraft tank there from Drado. That's definitely going to give Findeed another headache because Findeed's got no anti-tank whatsoever. He's got Panther files with a few telemines here and there, and that's about it. But he's got no Stukes, no Packs, no Panther 4s, no nothing to really halt that Centaur. And there you go. Centaur anti-aircraft tank there rolling out for Drado and the Guards Armoured Division. Also, I'm using the wreckage there of the half-track for cover. But but they're in the process of being flanked here by the Vickers heavy machine gun. And they are quickly suffering losses there to the Vickers, so he immediately guns down like 2 in a row.
Infantry are ready to hold the line.
Centaur continues to advance here with the sniper and tow section heading southwards. And here, healing reinforcement as Findeed just throws more troops to the front line to somehow stabilise it. While he waits for the Panther form, we got another Vickers on the way there for Drado and the Guards armament. Cyber pushed away, Pioneers to be under fire. Centaur advancing, and there we go, rolling forward with its twin Polston anti-aircraft guns, murdering away there at poor Findeed's troops. Getting a few kills off this, sniper joining in with another hit there, closing in on MG-22. Northwards heading is the MG-42.
New machine gun crew ready
And Penn's mounted machine gun there for the Panther 4. Of course, unlike Findeed, Drado does have several anti-tank weapons. Of course, he's got the anti-tank and a few anti-tank rifles, plus the sniper himself is also a bit of an anti-tank weapon. Careful about exposure to the rearmament with the Centaur. Can do a bit of damage there, though not as much as it could before it got nerfed in the first place some time ago. Back when it was released, it could take on most medium armor pretty easily, which was a bit of a problem. Ostrom here has the section there. Section under heavy fire from the Ostrom. Pioneers advance. Can be got another artillery strike called in here from Drado to try and sort of frustrate Findeed's advances. Centaur in, but again, rather damaged condition. Needs to ensure the troops don't get too close. Though, of course, at the same time, Findeed's got no infantry company, so I mean that's just me reacting. And there you go, Panther flanking, but taking a few hits with an anti-tank gun. Centaur with 5 kills. Sniper needs to get off a hit. Their critical hit, and
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Can he get it off? No, not in time. Centaur down. 6-pounder gun wiped as well. Bad news there for Drado. Artillery continues to rain down without really having an impact on Findeed.
Weapon crew lost.
Sniper needs to get away there. 20 kills. Veteran 2, and there you go, retreats. And with the Centaur down, he's got no immediate sort of answers here because his anti-tank gun is caught there. So he either has to build a new one or he has to wait until he can get out of tank. So Drado then in a bit of an awkward position versus Findeed, who's by the way finally bringing out some panzer grenadiers. I do think you could have those out sooner. Vickers K section opening up there on the Ostrom, but Panther 4 to the rescue and the section out of there. Back at base, nothing further going on there for Findeed. Section trying to hide inside the house, but with a Panther 4 right at the exit there, I don't think that's going to be the best setup there for Section. One wrong move and that's going to be a full wipe. He needs to retreat now. And right there we actually see a Section throwing an anti-tank grenade straight through a house which is still standing. That's a bit special. 6-pounder gun recruit, but quickly knocked out by the MG-42 again. In fact, 2 MG-42s, one of them mentioned defleet, the other one close to mentioned defleet. And Tank Hunter takes in trouble with a bun grenade from the Panther. Oh! And he gets the wipe on the retreat. Oh dear. Drado underestimating here Findeed's tenacity as his Panzer Grenadier pushed forward for Germany. Findeed though is still very short on Pioneers. Having suffered quite a few losses in that department. Panzer was under fire there from sections and of course the sniper. 21 kills for King and Country. Back at base here, Pioneers almost done. As for Drado, he's slowly approaching the point we can actually call in a Cromwell tank. And we see here that Findeed is making off with a 6-pounder gun, adding it to the arsenals of the Wehrmacht. There we go, wiped.
We're losing a capture point.
I don't think it's going to be easy for him to grab it back since it's so close there to Findeed's base. And they're going to turn down pitch round for the MG-42 on the sniper. Almost. Ah! No! Sniper needs to retreat here. That was close. That was ridiculously close there for Drado. That was definitely pushing his luck beyond what he could hold. Or should be able to hold.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
MG-42 there was... Oh, no, it's a Vickers there. He's stealing with the Ostrom. Sabbath moving forward to that. Goes straight into a waiting MG-42 here. 11 kills for the fatherland.
Enemy threatening
Few promptly captured up north here. Ostrom at work. And he's calling in a 250 munitions artillery strike on a veteran for the MD42. I think that's pretty much a waste of resource there by Drado. Guessing he's a bit desperate there versus Findeed, but I'd not really call that one a good move. I'd not call that one a good move. Section versus Ostrom in the south. Ostrom now veteran feeling in heavy cover, so they might just have a chance there, in particular with Panther going to be arriving to support there. Cromwell slowly approaching there for Drado and the guards armoured. Should allow him to push back at Findeed a bit. For Germany, and there we go. Panther 4 Gefechtsbereit once more, setting out to destroy the enemies of the Reich.
I'm afraid.
Unit wipe there. Looks like that was a Vickers that took a pretty permanent hit here from the railway artillery support. So both players are now unleashing really big shells against each other, just devastating the centre of the map there horrifically. Section down there, Drado suffering excruciating casualties there now to Findeed. Absolutely excruciating. Not good there, Panther 4 setting out. Boats are section there by way for Drado, not a bad idea. Section there pinned down by all of the machine guns that are now available to Findeed. He's got 3 machine guns, 2 of them Veteran D3 MG42s. Cromwell there arriving though. Panther 4 misses. Cromwell there going in for the kill. Gets hit. Panther 4 blitzing away. Offs up there for the Cromwell. Shot bounces. Panther goes, no need to be careful here. One good hit for the Cromwell, they could be dead. Shoots, misses.
An infantry section of Tommies has been
Nice shooting, Tommy. Thanks, sir. I was being sarcastic, you idiot. Learn to bloody well hit the Jerrys, would you? As for Findeed, we got more pioneers on the way there. Good work, and the pioneers also at work at something here with an infantry company, probably to provide him with Panzerfausts. Probably to provide him with Panzerfausts. Vick is almost well up with the Cromwell. Back at base there, Sapper standing about, Panther 4 being fixed up. Section there versus the Vickers, but they can't quite reach with the Vickers K's. And here we go, Ostrom versus more sections. Cromwell moving up, they're opening up on the Vickers, misses. MD42 also throwing in there. There we go, Cromwell lands a much better hit there. With its 75mm gun up north here, we got Ostrom flanking behind and back at base for Drado. Nothing further going on. Panther 4 slowly advancing for the Fatherland, going in for the kill there, and there goes another 6 Panther. No, I think he actually got that one back there from actually. Oh wait, getting off a few good hits on the Panther 4, quickly putting that one out of the fight unless Findeed is feeling really confident. Nothing further than his base, though he could easily be going for another Panther 4 here. Ostrom or Stoops, but Findeed doesn't seem to be quite interested in that. Got a push in the south. Ostrom and Panther going to deal it. While Drado's Cromwell is occupied just trying to deal with the machine guns held up by the eastern wall. Quick Ostrom flank trying to get up close here with the Panther force against the Cromwell. Not bad. The assault continues here. We got a section there hold up behind a stack of hay with their machine guns. Panther's advancing against the section. And there we go. Gebalteladung. Drado those spots and does pull them out of the way of danger here. There we go, damage engine the Cromwell there from the Ostrom's Panther. First Panther 4 sitting out. Might be trying to act here to go for the killing blow, but at the same time, of course, got 6 Panther guns nearby. Down here, Ostrom has a section. The Ostrom are definitely losing out on that one. And Panther 4 repulsed, but with no severe losses there for Findeed. Saboteur as the Vickers here in the north. Closing in on Veterans 1 very slowly. And fixing up the Panther 4 with his pioneers. Not a lot of damage there to be fixed, so that's good. And he's taking for tier 4 a bold proposition. I mean, it's not like, he could, not benefit from just going for more Panther 4s rather than going for tier 4 here. So I know that's the best decision here. There's, just Cromwell's. So Panthers are still on Panthers here. I think probably would be a bit overkill.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
They're suppressed by the MD42.
A new engineer section is
more sappers
orders.
for Drado. Probably to help repair stuff. And there you go. Vickers there hiding up behind the fence. Opening up. They got a section flank in behind the Ostrom though. Does he have any grenades? No grenades. Otherwise, could probably do a grenade here. The Ostrom Vickers K. But there you go. We got the not Vickers K, just Vickers machine. But there you go. Section on the job there. Troops are suppressed by a Vickers. There you go. Pioneers flanking on the Vickers. Cromwell moving up. 8 kills. Need to be allowed to shoot infantry though. at the camp of the Wolfsmen. And there you go. It was allowed. Section here versus a lot of troops. A lot of Wolfsmen there hiding up behind the fence here. Panzer IV slowly running back, slowly. Section here losing up bits of the Vickers there if it's not careful. Almost wiping in there, go troops advancing straight into veterans for the MB42. Not good there, but he does wipe the Vickers K though. If he had a grenade though, he could probably flush out the Ulster would deal with them, but without grenades, I mean, it's going to take too long there, and that's going to mean Panzer going to kind of ram in time. There you go, we get in fact a squad, then in fact attempted button grenade there, the second does quite well. Oh, good lord! Roadkill there. A lot of us from there run over by the Cromwell. I think 3 or 4 there just crushed beneath the armoured treads of that tank. And we've got hammer specialisation all the way there for Drado. Good work, good work. And we got the heavy Panzer Corps on the way for Findeed. You can in fact go for the Panther as soon as it is done. Of course, the magic question will be, will Findeed actually do that? We'll just forget he actually built it for some time. That is the magical question here. And it is up. He just needs the manpower, then calling the Panther here. Of course, go for the Sturmpanzer. I mean, considering how Drado doesn't have a lot of armor at the moment, the Sturmpanzer would be a reasonably good choice. Would help versus the infantry and the support guns there, the 6-pounder gun. Whereas the Panther, of course, would help versus the Cromwell. It would be quite strong versus the infantry. I mean, it could still work, but I think the Sturmpanzer would sort of immediately appear to be the stronger choice until Drado brings out some armor. And in theory, he could actually go for a Comet tank pretty soon. The magical question, though, being, will he actually do so? I mean, a Firefly would also, at least for now, being a good option there. It would certainly lock down any Panthers. And certainly, at this point, that's probably what Drado should be worrying about, you know, heavier stuff. Since, I mean, he knows there's a Panther 4, he knows there's Austria. I mean, they can't, you know, say up for like game calling armor. So if he's not going for more Panzer Force, anything like that, that tends to mean, you know, either his opponent is incompetent or he's playing for Panthers or, you know, tier 4 in general. And I think, you know, if you're going to assume Findeed is incompetent, you're usually in for a big surprise. Zephyr's there being massacred by heavy fire there from all of Findeed's forces. We got Schutzen up down the Panther 4, Saps moving in, a bit of quick suppressed here. Vicker setting up the deal with the Germans. And there we go, Panther on the way for Findeed. Cromwell moving through in the south here, engaging Ostrom squad there, halfway to Vicinity 2. Another Cromwell for Drado, not waiting for a Comet here or a Firefly. This could prove a bit dangerous there for Drado and the Guards Armoured. No, 7th Armoured actually, not Guards Armoured, 7th Armoured, my apologies there. There go, wipes the Veteran 3 machine gun in a matter of seconds. Horrific there, sandbags being set up so I can help more easily defend that spot there. Good move by Findeed, good use of sandbags. Cromwell here versus Panther 4 falling back then in the face of the Veteran Panzer Corps. Troop ceiling reinforcing, and Panther is almost done. And there we go, Panther. Panzerkampfwagen 5.
There's a rather splendid Cromwell ready to go.
Pin up machine gun on the way for that one as well. Up north here we got this MG there versus the section with the Vickers there. Grabbing points here. Panther 4 moving head against the southern fuel point with Panzer gun and the Panther support here. So a small but seriously equipped spearhead there from Findeed by the looks of it. But there you go, Cromwell flanking behind the Panther 4. Panther there we go, opening up, supporting the rear there. Good work by the Panther crewmen. Unteroffizier Hartmann response with fire. 6-pounder guns, they're firing at the Panther 4, but misses. Not good. They need to fix up the Panther 4 there before pushing onwards. Had he had more, he could actually smoke out the 6-pounder gun, so just blast past it and go straight for the Cromwells there, for example. And he's got the infantry company to be able to go for a mortar, so it's an option there for Findeed to consider. Troops pinned. Here we got Ostrom there, we got another artillery strike called in here from Drado. Not entirely sure again that is the best option at the current moment. There's a lot of things you'd be using the message for. Hold the line. More machine guns, Piats, mines. But right there, I just think it's rather using a lot of munitions for little effect.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Findeed's armor there, waiting for something to happen, I guess. Could also recapture that Vickers K. So of course the question is, will Findeed be doing anything with his armor here? Will he just be holding it back? Up north, Vickers there, in control of Tommies.
A capture point is being overrun.
Pioneer's going to advance straight into that. Artillery just raining down, and there we go. Panther's engaging with the Cromwell. No sign of. Oh, there we go. Panther striking. Cromwell now under fire from both Panther 4 and Panther, taking it down to half health with a matter of moments. Panther 4, Panther rolling back there. Another shot from the Panther, though, misses the mark quite heavily. Sees Panther gun shoots and bounces off the frontal arm of the Panther here. Sab's under heavy fire there, quickly bleeding out. Not able to respond and withstand the sheer volume of fire there displayed by the Germans. Here in the centre, Ostrom pinned down. MD42 moving up with Ostrom as well. Could try and, flank through here. The north, so try and get behind Drado or through the south. I mean, there's plenty of flank routes there for Drado or Findeed to consider here with his tanks. On a well-executed flank here with the Panther 4, and the Panther, I think, could have quite a good effect there for Findeed, so that would be something there to consider. As for Drado, with a Panther out, he definitely needs to consider Firefly. Maybe a Comet, but Firefly Comet here. Another Cromwell, another centre, I think it doesn't quite work out well. And lost a Vickers, again there too. Findeed and the Wehrmacht. Under fire there from the Vickers K wielding sections. And we got Ostrom with the Vickers K as well. Panther slowly advances. Shooting a bit there. Whoa, Vickers K, Ostrom there, taking a nasty hit there from the Cromwell, which is now Vetchany too. Assault here from the Sapper straight into a waiting Panther 4 with Pioneers in support.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
14 kills. Panther falling back from the centre. Stuff looks like he's a bit skittish there around Drado's armour. Cromwell advancing here. Close are going to be able to call in the Firefly or the Comet there. Mr. Drado. Sapper's going up for the Pioneers. Panther holding into the Cromwells. No other tank supporting. 6 Panther guns slightly supporting. Panther moving ahead and trying to support the Panther 4. Not a bad idea. And he needs to be careful since he's now pretty much on his own. Quick shot and misses here pretty spectacularly. Up north from who's in there. Findeed is pretty much losing control of the fuel points here. Only holding control of the victory points, whereas he does have a nice lead there over Drado. Sappers there, Vickers recaptured.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And added back to the British fold. Oh, the Ostrom about to get crushed there by the Cromwell. More roadkill.
Our supply line's broken.
Don't worry, Tom, don't worry. They're Eastern Europeans. They're not humans. Hitler himself said it. Aren't we fighting the guy? Well, details.
We're down to 100 points now.
Panther there being pushed back with a 6 Panther gun, which is now Vetchany 2, which does mean increased rate of fire and increased accuracy. Section there being suppressed here by the MD42 Ostrom there being flanked by the section, and we got a Centaur on the way there for Drado. I do not think he should be going for the Centaur right now. I think he should be aiming for a Firefly or a Comet. Not a Centaur. The Centaur right now I feel is a poor choice there by Drado versus Findeed. Poor choice. Machine gun there wrecked by the Cromwell, closing in on Vetchany 1. No officer added by the way, a commander. And we got a Panther over there for Findeed to blow up the Tommies from any position they might have ducked themselves into. From this, sniping away with the 75mm gun, needs to fall back a bit here. Good kill there.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Back here, tanks being repaired. Another fellow sniped. Setting out the Panther there. More willing to risk that one than the Panther 4 seems. Once they're being grabbed, Panther going to do this. Looks like they're going to be flanking up here. Down here, troops being suppressed.
A capture point is being
Going
overrun.
for the fuel. More troops moving in there, a lot of sappers. Huge push there from Drado, huge push. A lot of sappers, troops being slaughtered. Panthers there being suppressed. Not working out too well there for him. And bomb grenade off there. Almost getting a full wipe over down here. It's just a huge massive infantry push. Cromwell there, and again Centaur, which does help those of the infantry, but you know, doesn't quite account for, well, the Panther. Of course, if he does handle the Centaur all right, it will mean the Centaur and the Panther, or the Panther and the Panther will not have any sort of support there. Sappers rushing forward straight to the Panther force line of fire here. Panther have a fire there against the machine guns here. Decent barrage there, decent. But the tanks overall holding back here. And we got a Stugner on the way there for Findeed, a Sturmgeschütz. Panther there waiting a bit about. Fun fact about the Cromwell, it was actually an extremely fast tank. Got one of the fastest medium tanks in the war. Sappers there, doing the pioneer, but there you go, sent under fire for the Panther, and it's 75 men with a high velocity gun. That's a nice hit there, Panther forming up there on the Sappers. And we got here, hold the line, defensive setup there. Basically boosts any infantry in friendly territories' defensive abilities, but also allows them to cold salt in the aircraft to sort of shoot at anyone getting too close. So yeah, we'll see how that one works out there for Drado. Could work out there if Findeed commits, but he probably should have waited until Findeed was sort of further into enemy territory, or his territory, before activating it. Right now, I mean, he's just, I think, pretty much alerted Findeed that he just needs to sort of wait back there, otherwise he's just going to get his fingers whacked. Drado really needs some anti-tank there of the heavier caliber. The problem is that more or less the kind of popcat we can't. Panther force heading in for flank there. Still Findeed could consider flank for here. Again, he's a bit reluctant, it seems, to flanking there. Drado. Aircraft there raining down the Panther 4. Cromwell rushing ahead there, straight for enemy lines, straight to the Stug and the Panther's line of fire there. Panther fast off there from the Ostturm. Centaur doing what he can to support, but that Cromwell is definitely going to go down there. Got the Stug though, got the Stug. 6-pounder gun knocked it out there, but at the turn the Panther got the Cromwell.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
Drado could go for a Panther anytime, so he could of course team up here for the Com there. Go, blitzes through here. Blitzes past, straight past the anti-tank gun, goes straight for the Cromwell there. Takes a few hits there. Panther 4 moving as well here. Looks like we got a deeper flank here from him. Panther taking hits from the Cromwell. Needs to be careful there by exposing the rear armor there to the Centaur, which can penetrate the rear of the Panther. Panther 4 on the job there, almost got there. The Cromwell almost finished on the Panther. Veteran defeat on the Cromwell, there you go. Panther 4 gets it. Centaur next. A lot of infantry, there you go. 20 kills, veteran defeat on the Panther 4. Panther almost got the Hispanic gun, but he might lose the Panther 4 blitzing away, but it's too late, it's too late. Indeed, overstayed his welcome and got murdered. Meanwhile though, Findeed needs to pull back that Panther repairs. But right here is where, you know, having something like a Firefly Comet would have done Drado a lot more good than, you know, a Centaur. And overall, he did not say play as Centaur aggressive enough to sort of really make it worth it. So, again, I would say the Centaur in this case was a poor choice there by Drado. Also, with Vickers there, gunning down the 6-pounder gun crew.
Not anymore.
Need to fix up that Panther. Of course, at this point, Findeed could consider another Panther. He could go for Sturm Panther, just more Panther 4s or Stugs. I mean, there's a lot of options there for Findeed. The magical question is just, what option does he take? 6-pounder gun down. The Pioneers, oh no, the Pioneers repair the Panther. Findeed, schnell. Fix the Panzer. Instead, he exposes his men here to the Centaur. Has to now move up the Panther, which is in a deplorable state there. And Drado is not trying up to a Comet or a Firefly. Instead, he's going for another Cromwell. When really, at this point, he needs to seriously save up for something that can more reliably, you know, penetrate the Panther from the front. For starters, just threatening more in that department again. Firefly and Comet certainly do that much more than the Cromwell. There we go, eventually 2 for the Panther. Slight health and armor boost.
We're losing a capture point.
Centaur coming, and there he goes straight to Telemine. That Centaur's going to go down. Panther needs to build some distance between it and the Comet so it doesn't get knocked out. Cromwell misses. I really want it to be a Comet, but sadly it's not. There you go, Panther fires as well. Got too close, shot bounces off Panther's frontal armour. Lands another hit. Oh, penetrating hit, and that knocks out the main gun, allowing Drado's Cromwell to escape here. Will he now fix his Panther up, Mr. Findeed? Will he fix it? It looks like, there we go, we got work going on in the Panther. Sapper's pushed away. Panther going to be advancing. Section prime covering fire as well. In the south, a bit of territory being grabbed. Going for the victory points, trying to bleed up Findeed as fast as possible. Not a bad idea there by Drado. They really should consider some mines. You know, the things that go boom when someone steps on. Oh! We got the Panther over here. And wipes the Vickers, defending the victory point somewhat. Good work there by Findeed. Is he saving up for a Panther, the Sturmpanzer? He's definitely got the fuel for either. We shall of course have to see what it is Findeed aims for here with the Kampfgruppe Wolf. It's defense against the 7th Armoured Division. Up here, nothing further. Instead we got Bren guns now being made available. Not a bad idea either. But again, at this point I do think mines will be of much greater worth. Anything to make it harder there for Findeed to go for the victory point. For example, operate his tanks even slightly freely. Panther is there by the veterans free. Looking a bit rough in there. Go taking fire there from the Osttruppen, flanking in. Panther strikes for the fatherland here. The machine guns and just sheer weight. In fact, the Panther was for a medium tank pretty damn heavy. It was in fact heavier than some heavy tanks. Fun fact. And there goes section right there. Trade looks like getting extended. Now we got a lot of Piets up there. This also seems to be out of Vickers' case. That's bad news for him. Very bad news. And there goes second Panther for Findeed.
Trying to take a point from us.
Looks like 9th is also able to provide some Panthers here for the Kampfgruppe. Is he aiming for the Firefly here or is he aiming for the Comet? We'll have to see there what Drado is planning for, but versus 2 Panthers it's certainly going to be rough either way. It's going to be very rough.
Enemy causing trouble.
Also linked suppressed here by the machine gun. The MD-42 hidden up there on beneath the roof. Ready to smash any Jerry's apart with a storm of bullets. But there you go. Panther moving in to knock down the door. Up north there we got Kron moving ahead here. With plenty of infantry support, including a lot of Piets. He really wants to take out that Panther or defend himself against it until he can bring up something heavier. And there going before 2 pushed out in the open here by the Panther. The Panzerkampfwagen 5. Which then proceeds to roll back. Up north there we got machine gun being pushed back. And there you go. He's actually laying down mines. Good work. Good work. Victory points wise for Findeed is certainly bleeding up fast a bit there. But he's quick to push forwards for the fatherland. And there you go with the second Panther. He does have quite the armoured fist if he utilises it like one. In which case he could probably overwhelm Drado in most positions now. He can actually, now he's got the fuel, he just needs the manpower and hold in the Comet tank there. Briefly looked like he had some mines down there, but he doesn't. We do have mines on there though. Good, good. Findeed has spread out his Panthers. He's not trying to make for a really big push using them. Together I think they could be quite potent and could be quite difficult for Drado to stop. Panthers are advancing, 20 kills. Sappers are being engaged. Cromwell rolling out.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Pushed out there, but the Panthers there are running the risk getting suppressed pretty soon. Panther attacks in the east. Panther centrewards is doing nothing. Not entirely sure there what it is Findeed is planning. 100 points left there. Quick PS shots there was a Panther, but misses. Another shot. Lands though. Lands, does a bit of damage to the Panther. In the south here, Cromwell tries to break through the stalemate here created by Findeed's men holding up here by the mud road. Panther not reacting, is sort of defending or supporting machine gun in the centre here. Panther falling back in the face of the Piets, continuing to do damage. Without aiming to support the Piets, will have an advantage there. But there you go, Panther barrage up close. Full wipe there on the sappers. And there you go, Comet on the way for Drado. Finally, they do feel rather late here to the game, to the match, to the battle. Panther sets out. Speeding down up here, we got the Ostrom moving straight to the Vickers. And back here, troops healing, reinforcing. Panther needs some repairs. Comet tank almost done.
There's a Comet tank ready to go.
Also, fun fact about the Comet, while in game it's got roughly the same armor as the Panther, in the actual war it was roughly comparable to a Cromwell tank in terms of armor. The gun mountain might be thicker armored, but otherwise the sort of the hull itself wasn't that thickly armored really. It was roughly around the same level as the Cromwell. It was also pretty fast. So a little fun fact there, but we got a commander up for him pretty quickly, good. Also under fire there from the Comet and a 77mm gun. Up north here, Ostrom, Panthers tank gets a victory point there, hitting a mine. Sappers out in the upper, the Panthers, they're victory free, they're going to get annihilated in a matter of seconds. In the centre, pressure continues, Ostrom almost wiped. Panthers good strike here at the arm and deal with it. We got two Panthers ready to strike forwards for the fatherland. Vickers are dealing with the advancing troops. But he does not push his Panthers, maybe he's running here for the Panther effort to lay down a supporting barrage before advancing forwards. Troops knocked there by the Panther, and there we go. Another volley there of death. Full retreat there from the three sections. Drado forced to fall back.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
One Panther moves ahead. There we go. Pushing both Panthers now to sort of together. There we go. Comet lands a nice hit on the Panther. Other Panther engages here. Off H of H3. Shot bounces. Another Panther should be supporting the first Panther. Penetrating it from the Cromwell. There we go, land several hits there on the Comet. Close to H3. Needs to keep pushing with the Panthers, but instead Findeed falls back when he actually has the advantage there. Bit of a shame there, I think, by Findeed. Bit of a shame he could actually wipe out the MG42 with the machine guns, I believe. Seems like Findeed here just wants to play it very, very safe. I mean, he is down to 72 victory points versus 66, so obviously any greater mistake there could cost him, but at the same time with the two Panthers, he shouldn't be too poorly off, in particular since one of them is closing in a H3. I mean, if you get the Panther to H3, he should be in a very strong position, but there you go. Brave artillery called in here by Findeed on the British position in the centre. Panther falling back here. He's really skittish with his Panthers. He's really skittish. Definitely not taking any chances. Drado's Comet is good to go again. North Point's being grabbed. 50 versus 72 here. Getting close, getting close. Ostrom with now Vickers, Case and Pietz advancing in front of the Panthers. Panthers are holded by the MG42 manned by the Sappers.
We're losing a capture point.
Comet there firing away. Piet flying at it. And there you go. Panther advances, shoots. Get the other Panther in there. Findeed. Loss. Or not. Troop shooting away. Panther firing a few shots there close to H21. Still not using the other one despite, being fixed. He could easily allow to advance forwards. 50 versus 66. Panthers advancing. Up north, a bit of fighting over the northern one. Vic is there holding down an MG42. Looks like the tanks are shifting angle here, so just trying to break through the front. Good work there, good idea at the very least. I mean, if you can at least flank one of the Panthers, might have a chance. Instead, he's pushing for the northern victory point there. Southern one being swarmed here by Pioneers and Panther Grenadiers. The section there is not going to last. I mean, in theory, he could pop off a Gammon bomb, and his opponent doesn't notice. It might work out, but the chances of that are... Enemy got one of our scouts. Almost whacked! That was impressive. Still, he lost the section though. And there you go. Drado is finally going for a Firefly. I just feel like at this point it's a bit in the too bloody late department. Way too bloody late department there for Drado. Again, had he gone for that instead of the second center, I think Drado would be in a much stronger position now.
We've 25 points left. Nil desperandum, as they say.
25 points left here. Unit wiped by the Comet. Nice work there by Drado. Osman on the way for Findeed. It's not going to really have much an effect, I think, on this point. He's got all 3 victory points. Drado's got 0. He's going to make a last push for the center, but there you go. GG from Drado. A well played from Findeed. And there we go, game over. Victory there for Findeed and the Kampfgruppe Wolf. A victory or loss for Drado and the 7th Armored Division. A close battle at times there, but in the end, I think Drado made a few sort of mistakes here and there. Not enough flanking, I think a bit too much focus in the centre, but also just in his force composition. He should have aimed there for the Firefly, not the second centre. I think that was a big mistake there by Drado. If the second centre was a mistake, Firefly they would have done a lot more versus the Panther 4 and the Panther there for him, particularly actually stuck some tulip rockets in it. Also, too much munitions wasted on concentrated fire operations that basically achieved nothing. He should have laid down mines or gone for more machine guns in his troops. I think that would also done Drado a lot more good there, to be honest. And Findeed, I think, got a bit more aggressive at times with his army, particularly his Panthers. I feel like, he was more playing around with 222s than with Panthers. If anything, he was actually more aggressive with his 222 than his Panther. And the 222 is considerably less armoured than the Panther. I mean, obviously, you want to be careful with them, but, there's careful, and then there's, running away at even the slightest, thing. Which is almost felt like Findeed was doing there. So, I mean, a bit more aggressive, I think, than working them together in particular. I mean, he keeps splitting them up. I mean, obviously, if you're going to keep splitting them up, they're not going to have much effect. But together, 2 Panthers should be able to affect something. So there you go. But I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you different matches. If you did, subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, send me plenty of feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.